If you think karma doesn't keep score, think again. Because what we are seeing play out right now in the world of Love and Marriage Huntsville looks like karma is finally catching up to Arionne Curry in real time. And trust me, you are going to want to watch this video until the very end because the twists and lessons in this story will leave you shaking your head and saying, wow, things really came full circle. Today we're talking Arionne Curry, Melody Shari, Martell Holt, and the long, messy road that has brought us to this moment where so many fans are saying karma has arrived. So grab your snack, sit back, and stay with me because every second of this breakdown matters. It all started years ago when Melody Shari and Martell Holt were the picture of success on Love and Marriage Huntsville. They were the couple everyone admired. Business goals, family goals, TV star goals. People believed they were locked in for life. But behind the scenes, Martell was living a whole second life. And that second life led him straight to Arionne Curry. Now, let's be honest. When the news came out that Martell had been cheating, it shook the entire fan base. Not only did the affair go on for years, but instead of staying quiet like most women do when they find themselves in a situation like this, Arionne stepped forward with full force, ready to speak, respond, clap back, and defend her role. And this is where things took a turn that nobody saw coming. At that point, most people thought Arionne would fade away, move on, start fresh with the father of her child, and live her life quietly. But no, she went live after live on Instagram, she shaded Melody, she snapped at fans, and she made it clear she was not going anywhere. Fans began to see not just a woman caught up in a situation, but someone who seemed to enjoy the drama. Comment after comment poured in, calling her out, begging her to stop, telling her to move on, but she kept going. And while Melody cried, healed, worked, hustled, and took care of her kids, Arionne kept talking. Trust me, stay with me. This gets even deeper later, and you don't want to miss the end. Melody, meanwhile, refused to break. We watched her juggle heartbreak, motherhood, business, and public attacks. We watched her walk away from Martell even when the world doubted she would. We saw her file for divorce, co-parent, hold her head high, and rebuild her life piece by piece. And every step of the way, the world clapped for her. Even cast members like Kimmy Scott, Maurice Scott, Marcel Scott, Letitia Scott, and others had to admit Melody showed unbelievable strength. But at the same time, fans noticed something else. Arionne seemed to get louder, angrier, and more frustrated as Melody continued to rise. And here's where the first big lesson started showing up. When you try to tear someone down, but they stand taller, your own anger becomes your own prison. Then came the rumors, the whispers online. Fans began posting screenshots, comments, and live clips claiming that Arionne went beyond just shade and bitterness. Some people online suggested she had tried to interfere with Melody's life in deeper ways. Now let me be clear. These were rumors only, nothing officially proven, nothing legally confirmed. But the fact that people believed those whispers at all show how negative the public perception had become. When people see you as someone who is obsessed with hurting someone else, even rumors start to sound believable. And that is how reputation karma works. It hits you not always with facts, but with the stories people believe about you. And don't go anywhere because the personal fallout we're about to get into shows just how heavy karma can get. Melody kept pushing ahead. She dropped music. She built business after business. She toured. She inspired. She showed other women that healing is possible and that you can come back stronger after betrayal. While she glowed, fans noticed Arionne's tone online getting heavier. The fun shade turned into frustration. The confidence turned into irritation. Instead of becoming a star like she once hinted she could be, Arionne became known for lives full of anger, pain, and complaints about the situation she willingly walked into. The man she thought would choose her never really fully chose her. Martell never claimed her publicly with pride. He never stepped into the world proudly as her man. He stayed between two worlds and left her in limbo. And that right there, that's karma's touch. Because no matter how hard she tried to show she won, nothing about the situation ever felt like a win. Think about this for a moment. Melody walked away, rebuilt, and rose higher than before. Arionne stayed, fought, argued, and reputation, and a man who was not fully hers. And the public took note. They saw one woman turn pain into power, and the other turn choices into chaos. That is karma. Karma doesn't always show up by ruining your life all at once. Sometimes karma lets you hold exactly what you fought for, so you can realize it was never a blessing to begin with. And here's something that hits deep. Every time Arionne spoke about Melody, it only made Melody look stronger. Every time she went live, people ran to support Melody even more. Every time she called Melody a name or took a shot, the universe seemed to respond by giving Melody another win. Brand deals, fans, growth, peace, new opportunities, emotional glow. Meanwhile, Arionne lost privacy, peace, respect, and the chance to start fresh. Whether she meant to or not, she built her entire online identity around trying to hurt someone else. And when hurting someone becomes your personality, karma gives you pain right back. Don't click away. The emotional finish to the story is powerful, and you need to hear it. People think karma only shows up when you fall on the ground, but sometimes karma looks like being stuck in a situation you can't escape because you created it. Sometimes karma looks like living with anger while the other person lives with peace. Sometimes karma is watching someone live the life you thought you were taking from them, but they got even better instead. Melody now has music, a business empire, loyal fans, and most importantly, peace. Arionne has arguments, internet fights, stress, and a name tied to drama instead of success. This is not just gossip, it's a life lesson. When you fight for a spot that wasn't yours to hold, life puts you exactly where you belong. So here's the ultimate truth. You can't hurt someone deeply, publicly, loudly, and expect life to reward you. You can't try to destroy someone's peace and then expect to live peacefully. You can't try to take someone's place and then complain when that place collapses on top of you. You can't spend years mocking someone's tears and expect laughter in your home. Melody cried, then rose. Arionne laughed, then sank. That's the balance of life. That's what people call karma. And even now, fans believe karma's not done yet, because the more Arionne tries to prove she won, the more obvious it becomes she did not win anything at all. So what did we learn here? When you try to take someone's happiness, you end up losing your own. When you try to hurt someone's heart, your heart ends up hurting. When you chase someone's downfall, life brings you down. Melody didn't fight back with insults, she fought back with success. She didn't try to drag someone, she lifted herself. And that's why she won. In the end, karma didn't hurt Arionne. Arionne's choices did. Karma simply delivered the mirror. And if you're still here, I know you're the real supporter. Drop a comment below and tell me what you think. Was this karma? Was this choices? Did life teach a lesson here? Let's talk about it. And make sure you subscribe and stay until the next video because this story isn't done, and neither is karma. And here's where things really start shifting. Because once someone pulls back the curtain, there's no pretending not to see what's behind it. Fans are saying this isn't just tea, it's a whole boiling pot on the stove. People who once tiptoed around certain names are now calling them out loud. And the silence from some cast members, it's speaking louder than any Instagram live ever could. Folks are saying the energy feels different, and not in a cute, new season, new vibes way, but like something has been festering for a long time, and now it's exploding right in front of us. See, when a storyline grows bigger than the show itself, you know you're in a new era. This isn't petty shade anymore. This is deep-rooted tension, behind-the-scenes moves, and alliances forming in the dark. People aren't just watching the drama unfold, they are trying to map it like a crime scene. Who's really with who? Who switched sides? Who tried to silence who? And who is finally done playing nice and ready to speak the whole truth? And if you think the audience is just watching, nah, they're invested. They're reading every post, dissecting every live, catching every little eyebrow raise and side-eye emoji. This fan base doesn't miss a thing. They're connecting dots the cast probably thought would stay hidden forever. And when viewers start exposing more than the show itself, that's when you know the story is no longer controlled by the cameras. It's controlled by the people who have receipts. But here's what's wild. After all the whispers, the cryptic captions, the subliminals, and the side shade, we are finally getting answers. That moment when someone decides they're not holding back anymore, woo, you can feel it. When someone goes from hinting to naming names, that's when the game changes. And right now, the game is being rewritten in real time. What used to be speculation is turning into confirmation. And baby, not everybody is going to survive this storyline. So while some folks are online trying to act like everything is normal, like it's just another day in Huntsville, everybody watching knows we've crossed the line. This isn't just reality TV drama. This is real life spilling into the show. And once that floodgate opens, there's no going back. People can try to spin narratives, delete comments, turn off live chat, but the truth has already left the station, and it's not slowing down for anybody. Buckle up, because this fire isn't burning out. It's just getting started.